What's up, Jack? How you doing, dude? I probably shouldn't have started. I should have gotten my cup of coffee. I meant to do that and forgot, but it is what it is. My eye is healing nicely though. It's not super noticeable on stream. You can kind of see it if you look in close, but it's healing pretty quickly, thankfully. I'm okay. Not much to say really. Got a cool tablet from Captain. I feel a little tired, but my sleep schedule is super messed up, so okay, all right, bye bye. Hey Jack, how are you today? Holy shit, let's break everything. There was something I was gonna say, but I don't remember now what it was. Good advice though. Oh please. Damn it. Am I gonna have to leave again because this decided to leak down the side of the cup? Hang on. Damn, I really did sit down too hard. Shit. Alright, well, bye-bye. Hey Jack, how are you today? Long time no see. It feels like an eternity since we last spoke. Here, pull my shorts up. They're a little loose. I love the shorts that I'm wearing, not because they look good, but because they're super comfortable, but because I've owned them for so long. All the elasticity is gone. I've had them for like 5 years, and they definitely are not meant to be worn for that long. They are like super cheap thrift store basketball shorts, but dude, they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable that it's like, fuck it. I'm going to wear it anyway. They're really, really, really good to lounge around in the house. The only issue that I really have is when I need to go out for anything, I have to change. I don't like being at home wearing pants. That sounds weird, but what I mean is that like all of my pants are kind of professional. They're like khakis. You know what I mean? They're not made to be comfortable. I don't have any sweatpants or anything like that. So, yeah, my choice is either to bear the freezing cold in a pair of basketball shorts or change into khakis. Oh yeah, this shirt, it's actually not that old. It's only about 2 years old. But the story that it's referencing is very old, probably from the 50s. This obviously, the shirt was not made in the 1950s. For one thing, I don't think it would have survived. But for another thing, I don't know who would have bought this in the 50s, 60s, maybe the 60s. I could see some like stoner hippie from Hate Street buying this shirt, but there is a at Comic Con. I'm gonna have to go again this year. I'm kind of afraid to though. I'll explain that in a little bit. But at Comic Con, there's a guy who sells like really weird Shirts. That's where I get all my weird shirts from. And they all reference some story. Every single one of them does. They reference some old comic or some Reefer Madness esque movie that came out in the 50s, or you know what I mean? Like it's always something strange, and they're all shirts that, other than the people that go to that Comic Con, I don't see anybody wear. Like you're not gonna walk into a regular store and get one of these. Oh, you guys are gonna tint the windows? That's kind of cool. Here, let me post on. Did I post that I was live? I think I did, and just nobody cares. Hang on. No. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on here lately, but my viewership's been weird this week, which I haven't felt well. Maybe it's like self-fulfilling prophecy. Maybe because I haven't felt very good, I'm like putting off bad vibes. I'm not trying to put off bad vibes though. I have been playing altogether too much of the finals in my free time though. I ran into some difficulties. People started to figure out how to deal with the class that I was using, so I had to kind of rethink how to play. It's a new truck, and my dad wants to tint the windows because not even a month ago, like 2 weeks ago, with his old truck, he caught someone looking. Ah, that's smart. Yeah, the only issue is unless you tint it to an obscene amount, you can look through tinted windows and see what's inside. There's actually a trick for this. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, here, let me see if I can. Oh, of course it would be fucking TikTok. I'm not signing up. I mean, sure, I'll verify, whatever. But now, go away. Hang on. God, I hate TikTok so... Oh, I hate TikTok so much. Its controls are super terrible. It's hyper invasive. It doesn't want anything but for me. Let me see if this is what I think it is. If this is what I think it is, it will actually show the trick.
With tinted windows. You got dark windows and you need to see inside. Take your phone, put it on the camera mode.
Boop. Now you can see perfectly clearly inside. From almost nothing to seeing clearly. Isn't that cool? So just bear in mind that if your dad sees someone with their phone out and they're like touching his car, they're looking for something to rob, almost definitely. Oh, it will definitely make it harder, especially when it's dark. So my mom has a truck with tinted windows. She bought it with the tinted windows. And I hate driving it. And the reason why I hate driving it is like if it's a bright, beautiful, sunshiny day and it's midday, it feels great. If it's like 6 p.m. mid-December and it's dark out, you can't see anything. I mean, nothing. And it's so high off the ground that when you're looking through the rearview mirror, mind you, this is like a 1995 4Runner. So there's not like camera on the back, like a backup camera or anything like that. When you look through the rearview mirror, you legitimately cannot see anything at all behind the vehicle. Thankfully, there is a button that lets you roll down the rear window. And so legitimately what I do is I roll down the driver's side, the passenger side, and the rear window. And then I use all three mirrors. And I can kind of, at nighttime, back up safely. But it's annoying. Now, when I'm like backing out of a driveway, it's not so bad because I know the neighborhood and I have a lot of muscle memory from having done it so many times I could do it blind. But when I'm somewhere unfamiliar, it makes me super uncomfortable. If I'm in a jam-packed parking lot in the middle of the night and it's not like particularly well lit, it's like, oh, I'm definitely gonna run over a child by mistake. You know what I mean? It's not so good. But, you know, if you're a good driver, you'll be fine. It's just annoying. It's just a mildly annoying thing that I've had to deal with. Thankfully, it's not my vehicle. I do think tinted windows look cool, though. I'm sure he is. My brother is perhaps the best driver I've ever met in person. He's insanely good. I'm not a bad driver. I'm not a great driver. I drive defensively, which automatically makes you above average as a driver because most people don't. Most people do not drive defensively. They drive like a jackass. But no, my brother is insanely good with bad weather. And I mean insanely good with bad weather. He has no issue with absolute like state of emergency level fucking blizzards and stuff. He's fine. We almost got trapped one time in hill country, like way out in the middle of nowhere, probably like 45, 50 minutes away from any kind of civilization, deep, 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 deep in the woods at one of his friend's houses. And his friend lived down in a valley, and the only way out of the valley was one dirt road that that went very steep. It was a very steep incline for probably a quarter or a half a mile. I mean, it was a good distance. And they had a couple other friends over, and those friends had resigned themselves to defeat because every time they tried to get up that hill, they couldn't. So they were just going to spend the night with this guy. But my brother was like, we're not fucking spending the night here. That's not going to be a thing. And he got up at no problem. Like literally, we're watching people spin their cars out, desperately trying to get up that hill. And here he was in like a 1992 Oldsmobile or something. And he got up at like it was nothing. Like it was absolutely nothing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with viewership here lately. Everybody's wandering off watching Lethal Company, I guess. Sometimes it takes people a while. Maybe I said or did something that alienated people, but no one said anything. I don't think that everybody's off watching Lethal Company, by the way. Not most of my viewers. I would really doubt that. Not that they dislike it, but I can tell, like, conversation with, like, Stid, that it's not necessarily his favorite thing. He thinks people are going to get burned out. See, there's Stid. See? Told you. I knew Stid wouldn't be. He probably is like, it's an okay game, but it's not something I can watch all the time, and I get that. That's why I'm kind of trying to limit how much I play Lethal Company. Playing it like 2 days a week is okay, but doing it the full week, and like, I'm on the fence about it because it is chock full of content. I already have a ton of content I could cut into YouTube Shorts if I wanted to. And I actually really probably should stream more Lethal Company and get in on it. But at the same time, I feel like doing that in order to make YouTube Shorts to get more views on YouTube and funnel people to my Twitch is at the same time going to alienate the majority of people that already watch me who maybe aren't interested. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want the people who've been here forever to feel like they're put in a situation where they don't enjoy the content because I'm chasing after content for someone else. Well, today we're probably going to watch something on Discord, and then after watching something on Discord, I might play some Lethal Company to wrap up the day on stream if people are still around. Then tomorrow, I'm probably going to play Control, and then Friday, all day Lethal Company. It's been a weird stream week, though. Because yesterday was just a talking stream, and then today we're going to be watching something and maybe playing some Lethal Company. Tomorrow is going to be the one day that's fully dedicated to the game I'm supposed to be playing. and then Friday... Yeah, I know that. So the reason why I'm on the fence about it, I do think that people are... Okay, so what I said recognizes the fact that burnout exists. So here, let me like parse out the strategy a little bit here. People have mostly not gotten burnout on Lethal Company yet. So if there is a time to produce Lethal Company content, cut shorts, and release it, it is literally right now. Like, if all I'm doing is content chasing, I need to be doing it now. Because that trend has already peaked and is already in decline. And within a month, no one's going to care. It's going to be over. So if I decide to put it off for a month, then I'm not gonna, no one will give a shit about the content I create. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, Among Us lasted a really long time. If it ends up being like Among Us, you're talking about 6 months to a year before that viewership completely declines. And if you want to know a secret about Among Us, a big reason why Among Us content declined wasn't because viewership dwindled, it was because the streamers got burned out. Everybody who was streaming it all the time just got incredibly burned out with Among Us. They just did not want to play it anymore. They were so fucking sick of playing 6 hours, same game, every single day for a year. They were done. And when they got burned out and moved on, the viewers were left holding the bag. And with fewer and fewer content creators making Among Us content, and the quality of those creators maybe not being as good as the people that actually got them into the craze, the viewership then dwindled and the game fizzled out. Right. So in my head, I'm like, should I milk this? Should I milk the shit out of Lethal Company? I probably should. The only way I can see to do it and not alienate my own viewers, though, is to stream 2 games a day, I think. If I were to actually somehow manage to get up early, say at stream at noon, right? And then like noon to 4 is Control, and then 4 to 8 is Lethal Company, I could put in an 8-hour shift to make it work. No, okay, so here's the thing. It hasn't gained me new viewers, but you're not thinking about the strategy correctly. The way to get new viewers would be if I cut those streams into YouTube shorts. If I cut them into YouTube shorts, I almost definitely would gain viewers. So if you're talking exclusively streaming on Twitch, you're absolutely right. It won't gain me nothing. But if you're talking about streaming it and then getting off stream and cutting it into shorts, I know it would get me new viewers. It definitely would. I don't know what the quality of those viewers would be, but it would get me viewers. Because shorts are recommended a lot more often from smaller creators than full-length videos, by far. I get recommendations in YouTube shorts all the time, people that have 10 or 15 likes. That's not 10 or 15 subscribers, 10 or 15 likes. So... God, it's annoying. So my dad had a skin condition. It was an autoimmune disease where his immune system would fight the natural microbes that are on the surface of your skin. We all have microbes on our skin, right? And a lot of them are actually good. They help to prevent things like bacterial infections, staph infections, etc. And something happened. He became exposed to something when he was in the Middle East that made his immune system overreact, and it never stopped overreacting. So he developed this autoimmune condition where his body was literally trying to fight the microbes off of his skin. Now, I'm getting to be about the age where my dad began to experience these problems. I'm starting to think that he didn't get anything from the Middle East at all, that he developed a naturally occurring autoimmune disease that I think I am developing now. Now, it's not anywhere near as bad as my father's was, but basically, I am more prone to skin infections than most people. I get them all the time. I have like a treatment kit literally in the home to deal with them because I know that they're going to happen again, you know. So I have like a lot of zinc oxide. I have a lot of hydrocortisone to reduce inflammation. I have a lot of triple antibiotic to help fight the infection. I have iodine. I have alcohol. I have NextCare, Tegaderm bandages, as well as regular Band-Aids. I've got a whole slew of things that I use to deal with them. Oh, it's already getting better. Thankfully, the styes and eye go away quick. It's when I get one like on my arm or something that they last forever. Yeah, so people who generally scroll shorts do have a short attention span. That's true. But also because they have a short attention span, they go through considerably more shorts than they do regular videos. Even I, who am not like a big YouTube shorts guy, probably watch like 50 YouTube shorts a day. Like if I'm like cooking a meal and I don't have time to sit down and watch a full-length video, I'll just scroll through, see what's there. And of course I skip most of them, but my eyes are on videos of content creators that are very small. And occasionally I do find a content creator's really good. For instance, I subscribe to HC Justin through YouTube Shorts. If he did not release YouTube Shorts, I would not know who he is. He's a dark and darker streamer who plays Rat Rogue. All he does is rob people. That's all he does, right? But he cuts that content into shorts, and I discovered one of his shorts, and it was fucking hilarious. I laughed my ass off. I'm like, holy shit, who is this guy? And then I discovered his stream, and I'm like, that dude got a new subscriber just because I stumbled upon one of his YouTube shorts. And that's basically what you would be taking advantage of with Lethal Company, is because there are a lot of these really short situations where funny shit happens. Like Captain singing and getting crushed by the rocket as it came to deliver us goods. Do you guys remember? Hilarious, you know? Last night, Jack tried to throw me off into the ocean, almost fell to his death and got stuck on a pipe in the middle of nowhere. Hilarious. You know? I got eaten by a cliff because a monster had glitched into it. Hilarious. There's a lot of these like really, really short situations that they're only like 15, 20 seconds long, but they're very funny. That's perfect for a YouTube short. That's why part of the reason why Lethal Company is blowing up right now is because it's so easy to cut these little itty bitty shorts. I mean, the clip of Jack smashing me in the head, hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, but no, I don't know what Atopic Skin is. No, I don't have eczema. No, I don't have eczema. Yeah, you're talking similar, but no, what I actually am getting are staph infections. I'm hyper prone to staph infections. In fact, I think because the way my skin is made, I may be a MRSA carrier. That is a antibiotic resistant staph infection. Because of working with the people I work with, I would have been exposed to it at some point. Almost definitely. Now, generally, it lasts a couple years, and then your body adjusts to it, and it goes away. The person that I worked with that I knew had MRSA once upon a time, they'd already moved past it. It had colonized, or whatever the lingo is. I have no idea what a Mahindra is. Are you sure it's not one of those Toyotas that the terrorists use? Wow, I have never heard of a Mahindra. It's an Indian truck company. Wait. Hold on. Why does the Mahindra look like a cheap ripoff? It is. It is a Jeep ripoff. Hold the phone. Is this like an Indian? And no, they have a US store. Mahindra, sure enough. Bro, they are definitely modeling themselves after Jeep though. Kind of cool. All right, I need to see, not tractors, thank you. There's the Roxer. Well, that's interesting. It doesn't show trucks on their website, but that's because I'm looking at the North America. They don't sell Mahindra trucks here. But they definitely make them. Interesting. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys. So these are not sold in the United States at all. Even if you go to the North American website, it doesn't even list trucks as an item they sell. How weird is that? What is this? Is this a Mahindra? It is. Bro, I have to admit, that is a sick looking truck. What? Ah, it's an electric vehicle that they're going to be releasing by 2029? Bro, that is a sick looking truck. I actually really like that. It's like if a Jeep, a Bronco, and RoboCop had an orgy. This would be the offspring. That would definitely be the offspring of it. See, but it keeps recommending trucks that are basically identical to Jeeps. This is so similar to what a Jeep would look like. See, that is Mahindra. That's a Jeep Wrangler. Okay? This is a Jeep Wrangler, is what this is. Right? So, like, Jeep Wrangler. Jeep Wrangler. Open image, new tab. Jeep Wrangler, Mahindra. Jeep Wrangler, Mahindra. What? Fucking excuse me? Like, this also looks like the modern Jeep Grand Cherokees. Like this, the Scorpio. Oh, let's go Google. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Scorpio. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Scorpio. Not quite as similar, but still, like, kind of stupid close, right? What the fuck? What is going on? Why are they so similar? You guys want to know what, like, you guys want to know what car I really, really want, but I'll never be able to afford? Fuck, can I find it? What is the name of the company? Give me a second. I already forgot what it's called. Oh, I did actually look it up. I looked up the correct thing. So the part of me, right, that really, really, really loved the DeLorean from Back to the Future wants this fucking car. Oh, let's actually YouTube it so I can find like a trailer for it. Yep, there it is. First drive. Yeah, performance film. Here we go. I want this. I want this vehicle so bad. Oh. This is the first time I saw a Hyundai and was like, bro, I want this. I want this super bad. It's only a prototype car right now. Such a cool car. It would be such a cool car. It is so DeLorean-esque. Apparently it has ridiculous horsepower too. It's like 600 horsepower or something. For like coming stock in a car, it's not bad. But it's if I remember right, it's electric and gasoline combined. Oh, chat's not catching up. Holy shit, what happened? Why is chat not catching up? Yeah, Mahindra, yeah. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. Chat's not catching up for some reason. Hey, Offensive, what's up? What's up? I just thought it was cool, but as far as I know, it's only a prototype car. There's like 3 of these in the world right now. There are like 3 of these cars. And I'm a Zennial, so I look at this and I think, oh my god, I can actually own a DeLorean that has performance. Because for those that don't know, the DeLoreans were super heavy. Like, they were so heavy, if you crashed through a brick wall, you would crash through the brick wall. You might not be okay. I'm not saying the car would be squished. I'm saying you would bounce around the interior of the car like a ping pong ball, and hopefully you're still alive. But they were ridiculously heavy, and they did not have good performance. They just looked cool. This thing looks vaguely like a DeLorean, but it actually has performance to back it up. And for whatever, the only thing I don't like about it are these hubcaps. I'm not a fan of this. The solid hubcap, the solid rim. We could do away with that. We need some cooler. We need some cooler ones. Where's Crimson today? All of Crimson's viewers are in here. What's going on? What's going on? It's fucking Twilight Zone in here. Do 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 do. Some people are wait. Oh, that's right. You said the new Ultra Kill level dropped, and so you're talking about they changed the look of the level and people didn't like it? Yeah, I saw this, but I saw it the moment before I said I was going live. So, sure, let's watch this. Let's visit the site. I've played some Ultra Kill. Wait. Yeah, this dropped an hour ago? Holy shit. Hang on. For those that like retro shooters, for the record, for those that like retro shooters, please play Ultra Kill. You will not be disappointed. The skill ceiling on this game is absolutely insanely high. It's way above me. I am bad at this game. Like, you know, I P-ranked a bunch of levels and was able to like get to like Minos Prime and stuff, but I am not that good. In fact, I wish Stemkey were here. Stemkey kind of made himself disappear on the internet. I don't know why. It was just like no more Steam, no more Twitch, no more anything. I'm out, not on Discord. He did a speed run of Ultra Kill. He's number 15 in the world. He's very, very good. We might watch some Madness Combat. We are going to watch something. Is that it? Is that that's just the... Oh, it's available now. Wait a minute. All right, let's see what we can find really quick. Ultra Kill Layer 7. I'm not going to watch a full playthrough of Layer 7. For one thing, it would bore the shit out of you. But for another thing, I don't want to have too much given away. I don't think that there is... I don't think that there's a live stream. Let's go watch someone else. No, I'm kidding. Damn, there's no content yet. That's sad. I want to actually... That was just a fucking teaser. That's it. Check out Discord. Yep, checking it out. What's up? Cameron watched me for 64 hours, and he hardly ever watches me, like, ever. Anymore. He's kind of gone now. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, the look of the car? Oh, really? They changed the Envision? Is this a newer video? Hang on. Yeah. If you're talking about this... Then what we want to do is we want to find an older video and a newer video. Yeah. Wait. The rims on this are so much nicer. That is much nicer. The solid ones, I'm not a fan of. But this looks pretty similar. When was this? This was just 4 months ago. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not a super huge car guy. I mean, I do love cars, but I don't know jack shit about them. Oh, damn. I keep forgetting to check my Twitch recap on stream. Yeah, people have been inundating my Discord with this. I say that, and then I scroll up, and you don't see shit. No, I promise. I've seen a bunch of them. It's just regular viewers pointing out that they watch. What am I checking out in... Oh, you did send me something. Hang on. Is it the truck? Oh yeah, here's just making sure there's nothing to... Okay. So here's Jack's Twitch recap. Hours watched 378. Most watched AssassinTeddies 160 hours. Bro, you need to get a life, Jack. I love you. Oh, did he get the Thar? Is that what you're saying? Dude. If you could actually get that like installed, I mean, just obviously not an actual flux capacitor, but just like a prop and the Envision, you have any idea how sick? You have any idea how sick that would be? That would be amazing. I would love that. What image? What are you talking about? Did you mean for this to be a specific image? Because it's not going to load an image on my end. That's not... Can you just tell me what it's called and I'll Google it myself? Yeah, it's yeah. What? Oh! Wait. He might not be linking a URL. He might actually be uploading like a picture and he just has South African internet. Is that what you mean? Oh God, the delay of actually trying to communicate with someone halfway across the world through text is infuriating. Yeah, okay, all right. We figured it out. It's fine. It just means that we don't have to sit here. We can like zoom around the internet, look at memes or something until it loads. It's fine. I mean, where I used to work, it was really, really bad. And I would like send you guys 3 or 4 messages on Discord and be like, yeah, man, this looks amazing, doesn't it? And nobody would see anything. And I'd go back and check Discord and it was like a quarter of the way uploaded. Like text was fine. Images and videos, it did not like. Well, I mean, it would be a Mahindra something because Mahindra is the brand. Okay, I'll check out a 1974 Pony Coupe. Oh my god, how did we end up going into car internet? Holy shit. Wow, dude, this totally... Is that what they were trying to do? Yeah, I do. What I will say is that this being added, this looks a little goofy. Having that drop down there is actually really nice. Hang on. Where'd the original image go? I feel like the rear looks a little bit better too. The slope is a little better, but check DM. Okay. What's going on? I feel inundated. Hold up. Sorry, I always do this where I go full screen whenever I check stuff. Because I have doxed myself too many times. It's habit. You've watched me for 188 hours. Wait, are these channel points on my channel? I'm not even affiliated. Dude, I'm really, really bad to accidentally share username, passwords, private email accounts. I have one DM that has like my full address, name, phone number. If I accidentally misclick something, it's over. I'm gonna end up with ticking packages in the mail. I'm good. That's what I mean. It's not like I'm trying to hide anything. Oh, my deep dark secret. No, it's just my address and stuff. Really? Hold up. Tell me that's not true. Holy shit, it does. How many times have I given away the exact city I'm in? Can we please hide that? Dude, it says the exact city. The exact city, the exact state. Oh my god, how would I get rid of that? How would I hide it? Is it possible to? Yeah, I mean, even if you had it, there's like 168,000 people in the surrounding region. Some of you already know where I live anyway, because there was this guy who travels around the world who did a video literally in the town I live in. And I recognized the painting on the walls, like, holy shit, I walk by there like almost every day. And most of you I'm not worried about. Here's what worries me. So the people that are in chat right now, I don't think you guys are going to send me any taking packages. I don't think, I would highly doubt anything bad would come from you guys knowing it. But everything is kept by YouTube for posterity. So I upload to YouTube too. Everything that you're watching on Twitch right now goes to YouTube, which means those videos exist forever. Which means at some point I've scrolled all the way down on a Google search result, given away my city and state without realizing it, and it's buried in one of hundreds of YouTube videos I've released. I'll never find it. But some clever hacker or stalker will be like, oh, yes, I know where he lives. Oh, you know, that's so... Google search doesn't provide a way to turn off the... Well, there could be a cheat. Bought a streamer, great friend granted, a packet of sauce from a local fast food joint because we had his address. No harm done. That's, I mean, to be fair, I gave Captain my address and he sent me his old Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, and I've been using it to doodle. So like, there are good things that come from it. I actually think Stid, you got my address, didn't you? Because when you won that keyboard competition, you sent me the keycaps and the switches, which I still got to get springs for. Have I checked my Steam messages? I'm not even in Steam. That one problem with being a streamer and using this as a gaming PC, not just a streaming PC, is that everything is trying to give away what you're doing at any given time. Discord is like, I was writing a story in Scrivener. Do you guys know what Scrivener is? Hang on. I actually paid for this software. Excellent software for somebody who wants to organize like really complex written works. Right here. Let's not open a blank. Let's open a fiction. We'll do the 27 chapter outline. We'll call this a test project. Save. There we go. Right, I'll show you. So this is Scrivener. This is actually a template that I'll worry about that later. Thank you. But this template breaks it down into like 27 chapters. My face is in the way. Like the 27 chapters. So like you can figure out the intro or opening image, your inciting incident, the reaction to the incident, which actually this would be more instinctual. This would be a thought out reaction, a plan of action, a consequence to the action. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, fucking Discord says that I'm in Scrivener. It says I'm in Scrivener. It tells you guys. It tells you guys. Why? Why does Discord, people on Discord need to know that I'm like working on a story in Scrivener, right? But then if I'm playing a game and I'm logged in on Steam, you guys all know what I'm playing. At least some of you do, the people on my friends list. So everything is trying to tell you guys what precisely I'm doing. Google's trying to tell you where I live. Steam wants to tell you what games I'm playing. Discord wants to tell you I'm writing a shitty short story. It's weird. Oh, you took the, okay, you sent it through Steam. All right, hang on. View friends. Wait, did you? It says, you didn't send me anything on Steam. What are you talking about? I sent you a pic I took on Discord if you want to see, but you said to check Steam. Hang on. Ah, there it is. There it is. Mahindra South Africa SUVs, backies, and work vehicles. Please tell me you guys actually call them backies. Is that really what you guys call those? That's a very Australian phrase. Australians love doing that, to add the E to the end. I kind of sort of was chatting up an Australian girl once upon a time, and it really was. It was a thing. I didn't say backies, which is the first thing. I said backies. Which means I'm pronouncing it wrong, but you don't know how to tell me how I'm pronouncing it wrong. What are we doing, boys? What are we actually doing today? Also, where is Crimson? Last online 21 hours ago. Is she okay? All right, so having never heard the word before, of course I'm gonna suck. But ask some of my Finnish viewers when I was like studying Finnish and I actually learned some of the words. Was I terrible at it, really? Did I sound absolutely tervetuloa, kind of like suomalainen? Like I'm sure I have an accent, but I don't think it's that bad. Sometimes I nail it, sometimes I don't. But at least I actually heard those words, right? Like I heard them and was able to mimic them. I've never heard anybody pronounce backies. I've only ever seen it in text. You guys want to know something super embarrassing? I read the word ricochet long before I ever heard the word ricochet. Do you guys want to know how I pronounced ricochet? Do you want to know how for years I pronounced ricochet having only ever read it? Ricochet. Not lying. I called it ricochet for years. I knew what a ricochet was. I had read ricochet, but I called it ricochet. You want to know how I found out? There used to be this game, you guys might have heard of it, called Call of Duty. And in some of the hardcore modes, they had this thing called Ricochet, where if you shot a friendly teammate, you would take the damage on their behalf, right? So I was really, really good at playing hardcore Call of Duty back in the day, and I was bragging to one of my coworkers about how I fucking loved this game, this particular game mode. And I must have said Ricochet like 30 times, and dude, his face slowly contorted, and eventually he just started dying fucking laughing. He didn't know what I was trying to say at first. He honestly had not put together that I was trying to say Ricochet, but dude, it was so embarrassing. It was so incredibly embarrassing. He's like, it's pronounced ricochet, you dumbass. I was like, bro, I've only ever read this word. I've never heard it actually said. And here's the thing. I had actually heard the word ricochet, right? I'd heard that word before, but for whatever reason, my brain had separated the word I read from the word that I had heard. I thought they were two different words. My brain was imagining that ricochet was spelled somehow differently, which now, if you were to try and spell it phonetically, you'd realize how stupid it would be to end the word ricochet with S-H-A-Y. Why would you do that? Obviously, that's not... Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a weird fucking story for some other day, but... Oh, God, no. I'm not doing that. You Finns and Welsh people, you need to stop. Ricochet? I mean, close. I mean, when it comes to that, though, the weird thing about streaming all the time, you might have actually had this happen, 8-Bit. The weird thing about streaming all the time is the tendency to call people chat or to even call nothing chat. You'll be driving in your car, somebody will cut you off, and you'll say, man, did you see this shit, chat? What were they thinking? And then you'll look in the passenger seat and realize you're by yourself. There is no one there with you. No one is watching you. It is just you. I play online games with people that have no idea I'm a streamer, and I accidentally refer to them as chat. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. It like inundates my entire life. I have been alone in the house, stumped my toe, and referred to chat. Yeah, Chad is just this imaginary person that hangs out with me and he watches everything I do. One of the other interesting side effects, though, and this might actually be a good thing for people that stream all the time, is that you're like subconsciously aware that there are people watching, right? So if you're gonna do something stupid or malicious, like aggressive or something, you're going to refrain from it naturally because in your brain, you're like, people are watching. I have to be on my best behavior. I know that's weird, but I think about it all the time. I'll do something that's like mildly unethical. I'll think about it and be like, no, I'm not going to do that because I feel vaguely watched, even though I'm not being watched at that moment. Wait, who's featured page? Wait, okay. Is it? What do you mean? I know that there's a lot of after... Oh, it is! Santo Island incident. Okay, wait. Also recommended by Aptors. Hang on. Also recommended by Aptors. This was recommended by Aptors, actually. It doesn't say it, but this was also recommended by him. That's crazy, actually. I love that. He leaves so many reviews. Okay,
Hello,
what's...
please leave a message
Oh, God,
after
my
the
headphones
tone.
are dead. Hang on.
Casting my...
Hello, please leave a message. Hello,
Sorry.
please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Dump, we just saw a spider going into our kitchen, and we wondered if you could come over and take care of it. Give me a call sometime tomorrow. Don't call anymore tonight if you're still up. Maybe after you get off work tomorrow, just call so we can touch base.
Over a spider? So do you guys, the new people probably don't know, but I was playing Infra when a fucking spider fell down in front of my face, and I made this really stupid fucking video. Like, it's super cringe, but I'm going to show it to you guys anyway. Fuck it. Why not? This, thick boy. So I'm playing Infra. This is my old setup. And you can see it. Wait for it.
I'll reload it.
Still 8 packs of batteries left.
Whoa!
This fucking spider dude is so
Guys,
big.
This is a giant spider just lowered itself in front of my head. Can you guys see this dude? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You can't. No, don't go toward the. I need you to not, please. I have a dirty glass here. Listen, dude, you are so pretty, but you absolutely cannot be. No. Did you see it? It was right here. I don't know if it brought up on the camera, but it was like
It was a
wolf spider. It's fine. He's all right. He's in the garden now, so we're all good. He just startled me. I don't know how he got in here. Like, what are you doing, man? That was a thick boy.
Yeah, he was fucking huge, dude. He was gigantic. Wait, read the comments. Read the comments on that video? Hang on. There aren't any comments. There are comments. There are comments. What? I had no idea there were comments on that video. I wish that I had had this camera then, because you would definitely see it better, but he was very big. He was about the size of a 50-cent piece, maybe a little bit bigger. He definitely was not a wolf spider. Looking back on it, he was black. There wasn't like a black widow, but he wasn't a wolf spider. I now know what wolf spiders look like because unfortunately I have played Grounded. But anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing today? Because I know that we were going to watch some stuff maybe in Discord. Those of you that are not in my Discord are not, you're not invited. I'm sorry. Yeah, we were usually on Wednesdays, those that are in my Discord, we get together and we just watch something that chat has recommended. You're more than welcome to join. You just have to get the invite. Yeah. Coltine NES. I mean, I'm pretty sure Extra's recommendation was first. The only way that I can safely do it is to do his first. But it is like an hour and a half long. So what I could do is say a half hour of Extra's recommendations, then a half hour of your recommendation, and just go back and forth.
Whoa, what are you doing? You're just breaking that open.
I take my stuff. In Italy, you can broken and take your stuff.
So you don't have to buy the whole package?
No, even the water.
To be fair, in the United States, you didn't used to have to do this. In the United States, you literally could go up to a dozen eggs and break the container in half and buy just 6 eggs. You can't do that now. You will occasionally see like a boomer, and I don't even mean that in a derogatory way at all. I mean, just like an older person who's like in their 60s, you will still see them do this occasionally. And then like the interaction they have with the staff at the store is hilarious because they don't understand why they can't buy 6 eggs. They're like, what do you mean I can't? My money's not good enough for you? You know what I mean?
This is here. You can even take one.
Okay, but what about that pack of 6 right there? That Vita Snella here. Just one in one bottle.
No, yeah, you can.
What?
So the problem with this, a lot of people don't know now, is that the way the barcodes work, the barcodes know whether it's a 6-pack, a 2-pack, or whatever. So if you break off one, you're going to end up paying for a 6-pack.
Yeah. You cannot only...
Yeah, you're paying full price. Right. Always check the egg carton to see if anyone's taken them out. It always sad buying one, coming home with 2 eggs inside. I've never had that happen, but that's a good suggestion. I always check, though. Some places will do the opposite, give a discount for a case quantity, even if it's not in the case. Yeah. Every time I encounter that, though, it's always like a smaller store. If it's a big chain store, they do not care about you. But if it's a mom and pops, you're in good shape. But a lot of the mom and pop shops are gone now, which is really sad. Like legitimately, I know of one. I know of one mom and pop shop that's still left that hasn't been replaced by like a Dollar General. And it's more of a restaurant on the lake, not the lake where I live, but a kind of like one about an hour from here. And it's owned by a family. It's a small little restaurant and shop that's on the lake, that's only open in the summer months. And dude, it's the best. They're just like the nicest people. Like when you go in and you order food, they'll tell you what they have, but they only have kind of like a loose menu because they cook you what you want. You go in there and you're like, I want some pork chops. If they've got them, they'll cook them. It might not be on the menu, but they'll do it. I love that place so much, but unfortunately those are disappearing.
Packaged with the brand name?
Yeah, with this thing.
Okay, so like for example, this sort of keta, you can't open that.
Yes, I can.
How do you know?
Because it's just this.
Okay, I guarantee.
I see what he's saying.
A bunch of Americans came in here and they saw this. They would think they had to buy all 6 Fantas, but not just one.
No, you can broken and take. You see, somebody broken and take.
Okay, well, Italians, PSA, don't come to the United States and break open the bottles because they won't sell them to you.
Oh, that's right. Jack's got to go. Oh, you have school tomorrow? Would it be unfair to ask you how old you are? Let me guess. You're 17. You're 17, 8-bit 17. 1,000,000%. Older. Okay, college then. 22. Ah, see, this is why I skipped a few. All right, so you're 20. Fuck! All right, so you're either 19 or 21, but I'm not going to guess again because if I guess wrong, then that's like almost 20. Okay, we'll count it. We'll count it. Okay. That's interesting. School system is different there. What do you mean? Are you still technically like in a high school? Or are you in like a college? Because that's college age here. You would be a sophomore in college at 20. Well, maybe a junior, but I mean, it just depends, like what time of the year you were born. I need answers, 8-bit. Come on, chop chop. I got to know. I call it college, but apparently it's called middle school here, which got some... Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, so in the United States, they didn't used to really have a middle school. It was called junior high. An elementary school would go up through 6th grade, you know, grade 6. And then 7 and 8 would be junior high, and high school would start at 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Now, I've gone to schools that have junior highs. I went to one that was actually both. It was a junior high and a high school, so everything from grade 7 to grade 12. But I've also gone to middle schools, which is grade 6, 7, and 8, and high schools. I went to like 9 different schools as a kid. It really, in the US is so big, it's different everywhere. One of the first schools I went to, it was grade 1 through 6 in one place, right? But then the next time I went to school, it was 1 through 5. And then the next school I went through, it was 6 through 8. Then the next school I went to, it was 9 through 12. But then the next school I went to was from 7 through 12. Then the last school I went to was from 9 to 12 again. Oh, I actually forgot about first grade. In first grade, that was a 1 through 5 also. I went to a lot of schools. My family traveled a lot. My dad was in the Navy.
Took the whole island.
Oh, that is a Finnish accent if I've ever heard one. Okay, actually, this looks amazing.
The employees evacuated.
Oh, I love the art style.
Source of incident unknown.
Oh, is it a parkour game? Oh, I want to go back and play Lorne's Lure again. Puzzle elements?
You are here.
Bro, you give me a narrative-based puzzle game and I lose my mind. That's like my favorite kind of game. That's not a Finnish? Is it Scandinavian? That sounded Finnish to me, dude. I guess my ear just sucks. It's 99... Hang on. It's 99 cents. Are you kidding? I'm buying this right now. It's $1. I'm obviously... Oh, no, I'm not in the Steam... Hang on. Santo Island. Santo Island. Yeah, Santo Island. No, come here.
There was an incident at Santo Island.
Add to cart. Yes, purchase for myself. Okay. I haven't committed. It's just $1. I mean, thank you.
There was an incident.
I'll take it. But it's just $1. I'm not going to play it today, but I'll definitely play it soon because I love it. Also, I think it's going to be a short game, and Aptris has really, really good taste in like puzzly, weird narrative games. If you guys ever want to play something super niche, like super like oddball, that's totally different from almost anything else you've ever played, that is almost like a work of surrealist art. The games he plays are all works of surrealist art. They're all very artsy. They're like an art house film, but to games. His recommendations are always on point when it comes to that. I have not seen Buried, but I think you spelled Buried wrong. You did. Hang on. Yeah, so for those of you that don't hang out in here a lot, this is definitely a thing we do. Like the first hour of stream is usually just talking. It's gone a little long today. Normally, I don't like it to be more than an hour, and it's been about exactly an hour. So this is where I would like play a game or something at this point. But they always find recommendations last minute, and they're like, hey, watch this video. Hey, watch this game. Every time. Every time. It literally never fails. Wait, is this a puzzle game where... Holy shit. That is a big fucking no from me. Is that a fucking... That's a body bag. You have to admit, though, what a good like literary device. Like how simple it was. You're trapped in a small space, suddenly there's a hand. Like that is genuine. That's good. It's like the world's shortest scary story. Have you guys ever heard this? It's like the last man in the world sits alone in a room. There comes a knock upon the door. That's the whole story. Is it, do you have to escape being buried alive? This is okay. This is okay. This dude is literally me. This guy is literally me. Yeah, kind of. I was wondering where you were. I'm probably gonna jump on Discord here in a minute. We're gonna watch some user recommended videos, and then after, if you're up to it, we can play some Lethal Company before you go to bed. But it's 6 hours later for you, so it's already getting late. We might not be able to. So it's a puzzle game where you escape from being buried alive. Dude, if I heard breathing, I would know. No. No, you got great viewers, man, I have to admit. They have been really patient with me, considering the fact that all we've done is watched random content on the internet. They have all been very patient with me. I'm not running around from monsters glitched into cliff walls and stuff, you know. I'm not getting bonked on the head by Jack, who's trying to save me. I am going to purchase Buried for myself. It's just $3. I appreciate that. It's all I have, chat. It's all I have. There used to be this guy I used to watch. He used to say, I have a face made for radio and a voice made for print. I felt that in my soul. Oh man, I'm waiting on Baldur's Gate to have like a crazy good sell. I want to play it so bad. I watched Crimson play it, and I just the red demony looking chick. Normally I don't like. I'm not big on like shipping fictional characters, but damn. It's just like this really scary, dangerous looking chick who's actually like really shy and reserved is adorable. It is the opposite of like the tiny girl that looks shy, but who actually is super fiery. That's good too. You know, I lived in a lot of areas with a lot of Latinas. That maybe is kind of a bad stereotype, but in my experience, it sort of holds true, and I always thought it was great. Like, if you ever are afraid to tell someone something, like if you were to go to a restaurant and they messed up your order and you don't want to say anything, but you're on a date with like a fiery Latina, you don't have to worry about it. She'll take care of it. She'll make sure your order is fixed. That's all I got to say. Like, you don't, she's not gonna let that fly. And I kind of love that too. That's sort of the opposite end of the spectrum, but... Oh, what happened? Yeah, I heard her mention, yeah. I've not played Red Dead. I've wanted to for a long time, but I've not played it. I missed something. Carl, like, yeah, yesterday was a fun session. A man of taste. Oh, he's okay, recovering. There, something happened in conversation I missed. Oh. You know, I actually was thinking of that this morning. I've never heard you talk about your family. I've heard you talk about your husband, and I think you said you had a brother, but that's it. That's all I've ever heard. But if you want to know something, I'm actually waiting on a call from my mom, so I might have to take a break later because my sister is in surgery right now. Yeah, so she's kind of sort of having a hip replacement. For those that are new and don't know, my sister contracted, I don't know if contracted is the correct word, developed stage 4 lung cancer. She has 2 nodules in her lungs, 1 in her neck, and she developed 2 tumors in her brain that had to be surgically removed. That really messed with her short-term memory. So like when she would see me, she knew that it was me, but in her mind, I was still like a child. Like we still lived in California and I was a little kid. Like it took her a long time to begin developing new memories and to kind of piece together the way the world worked and how much time had passed. And this is because of smoking, right? We've got her to pretty much quit, thankfully. But the smoking also caused a collapsed vein in her hip. And when blood and oxygen wasn't being fed to the joint honeycombed. It literally just ate away like a rotten tooth. And so it was causing extraordinary pain for her. They had to give her steroid shots to help her deal with the pain of the hip. And she's getting like, dude, my sister, holy shit, like, I love her. We haven't been super close my whole life. We were when I was like a little kid because she's considerably older than me. She's like in her 50s, I think. But I would have never expected her to be the type of person to power through this much. You have to understand, like, 2 brain surgeries, radiation therapy, right? Immunotherapy, which are infusions. Then there were complications of the liver where she almost like went into liver failure because of a disease she contracted when she was in her 20s that she didn't know about, that they have since treated, which put off her immunotherapy, right? She quit smoking. She quit drinking. She literally just like pieced her entire life back together. And now she's enduring the surgery. Like, she's a fucking beast, dude. My sister is fucking tough as nails. I can't put it any other way. She is ridiculous. I do not know that I could handle all of that as well as she has. Her entire life has been turned upside down and she is still powering through. So I'm very proud of her, genuinely, like from the bottom of my heart. Holy, I wish I were as baller as she is, but I'm not. At least I don't think I am. I think if I were in that situation, it would be rough. It would not go so well. Yeah. Which, you know, like it did surprise me, but it probably shouldn't have because my mom has been through just an absolute monumental amount of shit. She's the same way. You know, the only mom, if you're watching this, I hope you're not. The only issue I have with my mom is she's too quick to get angry. Way too quick to get angry. She has a very mercurial nature. She can be the sweetest, most kind, compassionate person you've ever met, but she's easy to piss off. And when you do, she is rough to be around. And the reason why I mention that is because I unfortunately inherited that. I am very quick to get angry. The only difference, I think, is that I'm a little more aware of it. And so when I begin to realize, like, wait a minute, I'm losing my temper, I kind of time out myself mentally. I'm like, oh, no, let's not do this. Let's not go down that path. My sister did not inherit that at all. I don't think I've ever seen her angry in my entire life. I'm sure she has been, but I've never seen her fly off the handle, not one time. My sister is going to be fine. I know it's weird at first. I used to be really worried about what would happen. And now she's just powered through so much. By default, I think she's going to be fine. If anybody's going to be fine, it'll be her. Well, thankfully, I had a parent that I recognized it in. I know that sounds weird, but because I recognized it, it made myself more, I was more self-aware. So my dad, he wouldn't shut up. I talk all the time. I can't shut up. I got it from my dad. Dad, I love you. But, ooh, man, you would not shut up. So I got my dad's talkative nature. I also got his critical nature. I'm very judgy. So my Myers-Briggs personality type is INTJ, and it's actually pretty fucking accurate. I'm very introverted, and I am very judgmental. So I also recognize that sometimes I'm too judgmental, and I make a point of setting aside my judgment of a thing and appreciating that other people appreciate a thing. You know, like I'm not a fan of K-pop at all, but my ex loved it because the dance routines, she was, you know, in dance her entire life, pretty much up into adulthood. And so I understood why she appreciated it. And I could set aside my own preconceptions to appreciate it with her because I understood why it was being appreciated. So even though I'm not going to, you know, jump off stream and go listen to Blackpink or whatever, I still appreciate why people appreciate it. And I try to put myself in more of those situations. You know, chat will recommend like a video game song, and it might not be my thing, but I will power through it because they saw something in it they liked, and maybe I can, you know. So, yeah, you just figure out what your flaws are and actually try to work on them instead of ignoring them. Oh, I've got plenty of flaws, though. Yeah. All right, so are you going to be streaming here in a minute, Crimson? You going to jump on Lethal Company? I'm not until later. I'm going to jump on to Discord here very shortly, and we're going to watch some stuff. But the reason why I ask is I feel like some of us might be parting ways here in a minute. I feel like 8-Bit and Offensive will probably end up going and watching Crimson bonk people on the head with a shovel, while some of us go and watch stuff. Oh, you're definitely going to find crewmates. I mean, if there's... It would be up to chat. If chat's willing to put off watching stuff, I could play with you for like an hour, and then we could wrap up stream on Discord. But I don't want to leave you hanging. So see what you can see. Oh, that would be good. I spent about an hour, maybe an hour and a half playing with the Samsung Galaxy Tab, and I have to say, it legitimately feels better to draw on than my actual drawing tablet. Like my display tablet is not as good. The only thing that I kind of don't like about it is that it's so small. Actually, there's another thing too. Its palm rejection is a little iffy. I had to like reorganize the taskbar and stuff on it to keep it from doing weird stuff. Bro, where have you been? Everybody, F in the chat for the loss of Duo Photo. No, I'm kidding. Hey, I just want to pop in and say hi because it's been a while. Not had a good week. Someone doxed me online and put my location online and put... Oh, holy shit. It wasn't me, dude. It wasn't me. Unless it was purely on accident, but that sucks. Why would someone go through the effort of doxing you? I'm more interested in the why than the how. The how is super easy. I dox myself all the time. It's the why. Who did you anger? Or was it just sadly random? Oh, you don't know why. You're younger, right? If I remember right, you maybe just out of high school. Is there like, do you have any rivals or enemies? Come on, spill the tea, dude. Spill the tea. We all want to know. Listen, I've had a bad go at it, okay? Like my best friend of 20 years and significant other of 5, shortly after our 5th anniversary, decided that she didn't want to be with me anymore. And I haven't spoken to her since. My sister is having a pretty serious surgery right now. And Christmas just sucks for me. So I get it. Like, I legitimately get it. I'm not doing great. But it is what it is. I'll get through it fine. What I'm always worried of is swatting. Swatting scares the shit out of me. I don't think I'm big enough for that to happen yet. But I know how the police operate in and around the area where I live. They would take it absolutely serious. I 1,000,000% would get shot if someone swatted me. I would be dead. It depends on whether or not Crimson can get crewmates. If she can't get crewmates, I'll help her out for like an hour or at least until someone gets in, and then we'll watch stuff on Discord. But if she can find people, then we're gonna watch on Discord. I'm younger, no rivals though. Oh, well, happy birthday. You're not old enough yet to hate your birthday, hopefully. Crewmates on lethal. Oh, you're fine not playing? Okay. Well, I mean, if you're still around in about an hour and a half, that'd be 5 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock your time. We'll be done watching stuff on Discord most likely. And if you want to play a couple games of lethal, we can then if you're still around. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, there's no pressure for anybody to come. We're just watching viewer recommendations anyway, and I love them. I do, but you're all fucking weirdos. Aw, bye, Duo. Hey, man. Hey. Before you go, hit me up on Discord sometime. You ever need to just chat or something? Okay. Like it, I won't dox you. I won't share anything you confide in me. But if you need someone to talk to, I'm there, okay? All right, man. I hope everything works out for you. Trust me, I really do. Hey, man. I love weirdos. I love this chair. I love this chair. This new chair is great. There's just one problem with it. Just one problem with the chair. The casters are so incredibly smooth. It takes nothing to move it. Nothing. So if I want to like readjust myself and sit down, every time I sit down, it pushes really far back. So what I need is like a little shag rug to put this on to help give me some resistance. Let's see what's going on. Hang on. This might be from Mom. No, this is kinetic from Windstream. Wait a minute. Hang on, chat. I need to verify that a payment of $110 really did not come out. Hang on. I pay $35 for my internet. Go away. Damn, though. No, but... No, but I am poor. All right. So, Stid, Extra. Extra's recommendation came first. So, probably going to watch at least some of his thing. Oh, you sent a gift. Dang. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, chat. Every single time I try to move on. I've been trying to move on since I saw that it was 317. And it's just not working. Oh, Maui and Captain are on if you wanted to play with them. Oh, view news on Steam? No, thank you. Give me a second. I never remember how to do this. View games, activate a product on Steam, redeem a Steam wallet code, manage gifts and guest passes. Pending gifts, yeah. Have a good night, Offensive. I appreciate you dropping by. I really do. You guys are always more than welcome. I promise you, most times we're playing something. It's just been a weird week. Yeah, add the library. I'm excited. I'm excited, chat. I'm excited for that game. Maybe watch Madness because it's getting late for me. Yes, sir. All right. You know what? I think we are going to go ahead and wrap up the stream on Twitch for the time being. There should still be invites available on my Twitch page if you guys want to join my Discord and come watch. You don't have to. No pressure. But yeah, we're going to watch some Madness for Extra because it's getting a little bit late for him. And then I might watch, what is it, Kultainen ES? I think I'm pronouncing that right, or very nearly right. Both of these, both Madness and Kultainen, if I'm pronouncing that right, are absolutely batshit crazy. They are not... they're not going to enter the Criterion Collection anytime soon, but they both want me to watch them, and hopefully they're hilarious. So yeah, after that, If I have some more time left on stream, we might play some Lethal Company to wrap up the day. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and dump some time into Control for the sake of those that want me to finish that game. And then Lethal Company Friday, because that's when Extra can play. All right. So yeah, here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I may be back on Twitch. So look out for me there. Until then, I bid you all adieu. Bye-bye.